about in a zero story. For you, when you're writing, what was the moment that you said, I need to make sure this is done correctly?
Uh, so the story of Nasir and his bunch of friends, and the city Malegaon, is that it's a very unusual situation they have. They have been handed by fate and lack of privilege, as we call it. Uh, and still they managed to do something. So there has to be something which clicked there, which kind of told them that we can do it. Because growing up in India, everyone uh, wants to be into films or cricket. No one, I know, India has probably 40 crore engineers, but no one grew up wanting to be an engineer. Grew up wanting to be in cinemas, either on the screen or behind screen, whatever, or even cricket, which is such a stupid thing to imagine. There are 11 out of 140 crore, and still kids grow up thinking, okay, we'll be playing for India. Now, what Nasir and his friends managed to do was almost like someone imagining they want to be in the Indian cricket team and make their own team and make their own cinema. That is unimaginable. I know people who have been in Mumbai for maybe a decade with lots of privilege, with lots of support from family and all, and they are still not able to break through. In fact, probably people who came with me to Bombay 20 years ago and who are still, struggling, who are still trying to find their voice, and they did it on their own in Malegaon, as you have seen in the film. But if you go to Malegaon, you'll realize how impossible a dream it is to just think, okay, we'll make movies, and they did it. So that was something which we wanted to, while researching also, while talking to Nasir and Farooq, who is not there with us anymore, but he was there when, we were researching and all. And I know Farooq for a while, even long before we started writing on the film. So that was something which we wanted to find out. And amazingly, when I asked Nasir, uh, why did you make films? He just said, I liked it. That's all. That's almost like how Tenzing and yeah, Edmund Hillary, when they were asked why did he climb the Everest, and they said because it was there. And it was almost that kind of a philosophical answer he had. So to get into that space, that was the struggle to find out the logic behind this almost illogical thing that happened. And that illogical thing triggered us to find logic and still find magic eventually, because when there's no logic, there's magic. And that's what we tried.
So there's no logic, there's magic.